Hi guys, James from DBG here, and yeah, welcome to an update video. It's different because you can see my face. But yeah, as I said in the previous video, I was planning something from Wall of Games for that video. Instead, you got the showcase video. So we're going to talk about that for a while, and then we're going to talk about possible things for the future. So first of all, Wall of Games did a mystery box, that's the words I'm looking for, in January. I got it. It was slightly better than the other one, cost slightly more, but you got more stuff in it. And I was going to do this big unboxing. It's going to be brilliant, it's going to be lovely, it's going to be awesome. But we had snow for the first time in 9 years down here in Kent, and there was lots of fuss and kerfuffle in my household with my children running around, playing in the snow and leaving doors open and people shouting to have the door closed, etc, etc. And all this noise was going on in the background. I was halfway through the unboxing when it started. It totally threw me off. Everything was out of focus, everything was out of shot. So I just scrapped it. I didn't do it because there's no point doing an unboxing again, because my reaction won't be the same. So anyway, so here's the box. In it, standard fare, you got a campaign book for any of their games they do. This one's actually themed. I wasn't expecting it to be themed. I was expecting like dribs and drabs of loads of different of their games, but it's actually themed. It's themed around World War II, so they must have, well, they may have looked at my previous purchases, but we've got some Cool Seas little landing craft for their small boat game. We've got some P-51s. We've got some dice for the flying game. These are standard 6-sided dice with Roman numerals, and then the Ace of Spades 6. Got M8 Greyhound. Also got 2 laser pointers. One is actually a laser pointer, gives you a dot, and this one, the blue one, gives you a line. Handy for deployment zones and what have you. Also got a little Ziploc bag of Doctors for Doctor Who. There's 6 Doctors in, and K9, which I passed on to Rykard, who is a massive Doctor Who nerd, and he was quite happy with those. So yeah, that's that. From the unboxing that Wall of Games did themselves, there's a couple of bits missing from that that I didn't receive. Maybe there's a sort of discrepancy in monetary value that meant that I didn't get them. But they showed you got a sprue of infantry for whatever and a dice pack, but I didn't get those. So all in all, it's okay. It's not mind blowing, but you know, it's stuff I've got to work on. Some interesting things I can paint. If I have to, I can put them on eBay. You know. Anyway, now to the meat and bones. Meat and bones of this video is, you guys probably know that I work in retail. I do this painting and video larking in my own time. Because of lockdowns and mismanagement and stuff, my company is, well, after the first lockdown it went into administration. After the second lockdown it went into liquidation. And then just after Christmas we got the news that we'd been bought. But only the name and the online side of things, not the actual bricks and mortar. And you probably know that that company is Debenhams, and I've worked for Debenhams for pretty much my entire life, different stores, from when I lived in London to where I live in Kent now. So at the moment I'm on furlough for the 3rd time in a year. I'm technically still employed. I'm technically still being paid at the 80% that our government is doing. If and when lockdown restrictions are lifted in, well, we're expecting sometime in March, although it may be longer, we don't know. The time frame is 4 to 6 weeks for the stock in the store to be sold, and then I'll be made redundant. So that's looking middle of April, maybe beginning of May, and I'll be made redundant. I will get a redundancy package. It is a government redundancy package, though not a company one, so it's not the best, but it's still quite a bit of money that I wouldn't necessarily have to see my family and myself through until I can get myself another job. Now, this is the other thing. A number of people have said or mentioned, am I going to go full time with the miniature painting? Now, I have thought long and hard about this. And when it comes down to it, possibly yes. But, and there is quite a few buts. First of all, I'm going to have to totally change the way I do pricing and take payments and stuff like that. Second of all, I have to take into consideration both income tax and national insurance, which will be different. If you're self-employed in this country, you have to think of self-assessment, which I'm pretty sure is the same around the whole of the world. Never done that before, so it's a bit daunting. I have done a little bit of research, but the long and short of it is, I could do it, but I would be only barely breaking even, which means I'll have no money for extra stuff, no money for basically living, clothes, etc., etc. Little bits and bobs that we all need every now and then. I have no money for that. It will just be bills, food, and that'll be that sorted. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I have made the decision, and with a chat to a number of my clients, I am going to increase my prices, but only on two specific things, because I believe my Frames of War prices are more than fair, and my prices for doing vehicles and other stuff like that for various games is fair, and if I charge any more, then I could be pricing myself out of the market. So my 28 or 32mm infantry and mounted models will be going up by £1 per miniature. It may not sound a lot, but on average I do between 30 to 70 models in a commission, so that's an extra 30 to 70 pounds, which is a couple of bills. So yeah, and that'll be happening in the middle of the year. I've already had some clients, given them quotes, etc., etc. It will be totally unfair and totally remiss of me to expect them to pay more than I've quoted them, so I'm not doing that. So yes, we're about the middle of the year, about May, June, they'll be going up, and most of my regulars have said that's fine, so that's all good. The other thing is, I'm going to need more clients. I have an amazing set of regulars. I couldn't do what I do without them. They're top blokes. But I'm going to need to do 4 to 6 jobs a month instead of my usual 1 or 2. Obviously that's taking into consideration that I'm working full time as well. So I'm going to do 4 to 6 jobs a month. Which I could do. But once I've gone through my client list as it is, that'll only take me until do me for half the year, so I'll have the tail end of the year with no jobs. So if you're still, I know I've droned on a while, but if you're still with me, guys, if you do me the favour of any pictures I've posted, any videos, or any work I've done for you, can you share and post pictures? Just a little bit of shameless promotion for me. I'll be doing the same. just so I can drum up a bit of extra work during the time where I will be made redundant. I will still be looking for a full-time job, unless something dramatic happens, like I win the lottery, which I don't play, but if I win the lottery, or this video reaches out to people and I get a deluge of new jobs, I will still be looking for a full-time job, and I will still be doing the painting in my spare time. Hopefully, even if I do get a few extra clients, I'll be able to fit them in and it won't be too much of a problem. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. So if I could ask you lovely people out there in internet land, just to, if you stuck with me this long, if you just share my work, do a little bit of a blurb, basically shamelessly promoting me, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. So without further ado, please look at all the stuff in the description, all the links to our social media, Goblin Gaming. I think it's Matt's. I think I may have just remembered our sponsor. Yeah, them, Patreon, all the other YouTube stuff. Click on those, share everything around, try and boost our exposure as much as humanly possible. And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me so far. Thank you to all my regulars and my clients for keeping me going the past few years while I've been doing the painting. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next time.